So why is Jack Swagger on AEW? Oh, the Hell in a Cell extravaganza. I wonder what happened backstage.
Oh, they love it! They love it! We have a lot of sports entertainment enthusiasts right here.
But people, I'm way too negative. Call me the positive one right now. That was the greatest Hell in a Cell ending I have ever seen. You don't want Seth Rollins losing the belt. You don't want to make Bray Wyatt look weak. What do? Nothing! Bray Wyatt boohoo and Seth Rollins boohoo. This Hell in a Cell match is a bit too dangerous for them. Bray, did someone hurt your boo-boo? What happened, Bray? Ending a Hell in a Cell match in no contest because someone might get hurt is the best decision I've ever seen. Mick Foley is probably very proud and he probably really enjoyed the match. Okay people, I cannot even use the positive one gimmick right here. That was the worst thing I've ever seen, and the amount of mad people, wow. Even the ones who defend everything about the WWE did not like what happened right here. Hey WWE, let us know if you need advice on how to craft logical and coherent storylines with satisfying finishes. Hashtag Hell in a Cell. Guess who wrote that? Yeah. This is probably my favorite tweet of all time. Ah man, let's talk about Hell in a Cell. What a disappointment of a pay-per-view. We got only 4 matches confirmed. I make my predictions video, then out of nowhere on Twitter they're like, we're giving you a lot of matches. And I'm like, so this is basically Monday Night Raw, I guess? The only good unannounced match was Randy Orton versus Ali, and that was actually announced on the pre-show. I would rather have 4 good matches than like 15, but all of them are just fillers, basically Monday Night Raw. And, you know, whatever, this pay-per-view sucked, man. This pay-per-view was horrible. X-Pac was in one of these WWE watch-alongs where superstars watch a pay-per-view, and my man just said, how could you get disqualified in a Hell in a Cell? I'm probably not getting invited in one of these anymore, but how? My man got angry as a superstar while being on the WWE network or whatever. No one is happy. Anyway, let's start from the beginning of the show with the pre-show. Lacey Evans versus Natalya. Wow! That will sure get me excited for the pay-per-view for the 16th time. Lacey Evans versus Natalya, but this time, Natalya won the match with a sharpshooter. She tapped out after like a second. And then, Natalya was not done. She smacked her in the face, and wow, what a great way to start the pay-per-view. Boy, I'm so excited. Hell in a Cell 2019, however, actually opened up with a great match. Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. Raw Women's Championship. That match was very good. I really liked it. A great way to open the pay-per-view because I've seen stuff I've never seen before. You guys know when it's different, I like it. So many cool spots, for example the ladder spot, or that Becky Lynch kendo stick steel chair spot, whatever you call it. I liked it, you know, I've never seen that before. So many cool stuff during the match, so I really liked it. Very innovative. But of course we got a superplex on a lot of steel chairs, a disarmer, and Sasha taps out. Becky Lynch is still your Raw Women's Champion. I was just surprised because Fox really advertised Becky a lot, so I thought she's gonna be on SmackDown, but whatever. And then Sasha was crying. I'm gonna make another documentary and I'm gonna cry. I'm the victim. I'm not gonna tell everyone that I followed AEW and unfollowed Vince McMahon, my boss. I'm gonna play the victim again. Then we got Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan versus Rowan and Harper. At first I was not a big fan of the match. It was kind of boring, you know. At the end of the day, we all wanted Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan, and this one was just, you know, I'm happy that Harper and Rowan are getting TV time, you know, pay-per-view matches, but at the end of the day, it's not really a marquee match. But then it got really interesting, entertaining. For example, the table spot, and I especially love the ending. Superman punch, running knee, spear, 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns won the match in a pretty decent one, not gonna lie, like I've said. Took me a while, but I got into it. But my favorite part was actually the ending. I was disappointed until I saw this. So that was possibly one of the highlights of the show, maybe the highlight of the show. They hugged it out. Then we got Randy Orton versus Ali, possibly, not gonna lie, possibly the match of the night. Maybe not the match of the night, but definitely second after Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. Ali was hurt during the match. Like, I don't know what happened, probably because of that table spot, but whatever the case may be, the ending stole the show. So we got the best RKO reversal I've ever seen in my life. That was tremendous. And then my man tried to flip towards Randy Orton, but Orton catches him in mid-air with an RKO. He wins the match, and I can already see by looking at Randy Orton, he was impressed by Ali. Of course, that match had some history, you know, Randy Orton accidentally injured Ali and Kofi Kingston replaced him. I liked it. You know, it wasn't announced, it was just there for no reason, and it was probably the best match of the night, like I've said, if we're not counting Sasha Banks versus Becky. Very good. But this was honestly a one-match pay-per-view, and I'm talking about the hype. You watch every match and you're like, I cannot wait to see Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Kairi Sane and Asuka, and I was not really into it. It was not bad by any means, but I just didn't really care. However, I've changed my mind after the ending. I did not expect that at all. Asuka spits a green mist in Nikki's face and then kicks her and pins her. We got the new women's tag team champions. First of all, I popped for that. I seriously did. For the green stuff and for the titles. That was, again, one of the highlights of the show. I did not expect anything from it, but I was happy. The only question right now is, where are they going? To Raw or SmackDown? Are these championships going to be brand exclusive? Because at the end of the day, they said that there's no more wildcard rule. Maybe only at pay-per-views. I don't know, but it's gonna be interesting. Then we got OC versus the Waiking Raiders, an unannounced superstar. Who is it? Is it gonna be John Morrison? Who is it? Possibly Strowman. Yeah. Braun Strowman. I'm a strong dude and you're supposed to pop and care. Meh. Braun looks for the running power slam, but Anderson and Gallows run in to break it up. We got a disqualification. After the match, we got a brawl. And because we got this punch, this boxing punch by Braun Strowman, AJ Styles was all dizzy. Yeah, this was basically just to promote Fury versus Strowman on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, cannot wait. Seriously. We got Corbin versus Chad Gable again. I have praised this match. I've praised this storyline. I loved it until they actually started to doing it in every single episode of Raw and SmackDown. Now it's boring. I don't want to see it again. The match was good, but again, I've seen it before. I didn't really care. I barely watched it. The ending was, again, Chad Gable wins, but is he? Like, what does that achieve? I was also confused by Greg Hamilton. He said, the winner of this match, Shorty Gable, or something like that. Why? And the thing is, he's not even that short. And then we got Charlotte Flair versus Bayley. Again, another match that I was not really into, and it was announced like a couple of days ago. I don't think it was a bad match, but I've seen it before many times. The only thing that surprised me is the fact that Charlotte Flair actually won the match. With figure 8, Bayley tapped out, and we got the new champion. And that actually really shocked me. Did I like it? I don't know. She probably won the match because she's a bigger star and she's gonna be champion on Fox, while Bayley is gonna be Bayley. She's probably moving to Raw again. I don't know. And of course, we got Seth Rollins versus The Fiend. I like the entrance. I was confused about the lighting, you know. At first, it kind of bothered me, but then I got used to it and I was like, okay, maybe it's not gonna be all the time, but it kind of felt like they are wrestling in a different world. Basically, it told a story on how Bray Wyatt is a monster and he doesn't really react to things like a normal human being would. We got a bunch of curb stomps, like, I don't know, 20, 30, I don't know, but he never really, stayed down. Then he put a lot of weapons and hit him with them, and he basically tried to destroy the guy. And I expected Bray Wyatt to basically throw every single weapon out of his way, do the Manimal Claw, and he wins the match. Oh boy, that did not happen. Referee was like, Bray Wyatt has a boo-boo! He has a boo-boo! You gotta stop, Seth! Don't hit him with a sledgehammer! He did, and he got basically disqualified. It ended in no contest, I don't know. But that was horrible, and the best thing about it was the crowd reaction. I cannot wait for Raw. People were mad. They were really, really mad. It was seriously bad. Like, I've heard people chanting restart the match and they never got it, unfortunately. And people are going to defend it. You know, Bray Wyatt is going to SmackDown. Seth needs to be a champion. I don't care. You don't book a match like this in the first place. If you don't want both guys to lose, don't book the match. But then people were supposed to care because Bray Wyatt is okay and he attacked Seth and he closed the show. Bray Wyatt is looking strong. Oh my god, people should really, really care right now. No, they will not. So I do think that this was one of the worst endings to a wrestling show ever. I've never seen so many people being disappointed. Even X-Pac, like I've said on Watch Along or whatever, he was like, what the hell is that? I'm working for the WWE, I'm inside the WWE building, and I didn't even like it. I'm not gonna fake it. WWE can be such a joke, dude. I don't know, I would give this pay-per-view probably like 4 out of 10. Like I've said, cool moments here and there, but not a memorable pay-per-view, and if it's memorable, for all the wrong reasons. So thank you for watching this video, hopefully you enjoyed this video at least. Like this video, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The Great One, peace, love, and hugs.